What's going on, Court by Fantasy Football League Team Ones? You know, I'm just smoking on that Dallas pack, you know what I'm saying? That shit's so hot. Whew, almost burnt myself, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we come to another week of the Power Rankings, man. You know what I'm saying? I am your host, the messenger. You know, I have to switch the look up a little bit, man. But you know, something light, you know. Got the Dallas jersey, you know, we smoking that what pack? That whoo, that pack, that whoo. Another good week in the books, man, for the Power Rankings in the league, man. So, you know, let's hop right into the rankings. Coming in at number 12, down 2 spots from last week, we got SEKAYI. The antagonizer? Question mark? That's what your name is? That's, you know, that's the cryptic shit you going for? Like, if you going with the antagonizer, I don't think so, man. That shit not really looking like you. We're not really antagonizing anybody. But I do got some news about you. The good news is, nigga, you made a good trade. The bad news is, nigga, Devon got hurt on game day or whatever the fuck J. Cole said. Coming in at number 11, up 1 spot from last week, we got Isaiah. You're not avenging anybody at 1 and 4. Change your name to SOS because you the only one I need saving over there. Somebody need to avenge you. Coming in at number 10, up 1 spot from last week, we got Josh. It's not too late to turn shit around. I just want to let you know you're not looking like any type of antagonist over there. You looking like a victim.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
How the fuck you let Emmett beat you without a full starting lineup? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Coming in at number 9, down 2 spots from last week, we got JAHMAR. NFC Beast? Question mark? More like NFC Least. You at the bottom of the standing. Shit look terrible over there. What you got going? That's a sinking ship. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Waivers and trade. Just look into it. Coming in at number 8, up 1 spot from last week, we got the antagonist. I think we are finally seeing a turnaround of your team. You going 0-3 might have been the best thing for your team. You know, you got the best choosings from the waiver wire. You know, even though Isaiah really had the first choosing, ain't anybody worried about him, you know what I'm saying? But you took that, use it to your advantage, you know, made some trades, you know, filled in some roster spots, and look at you now. Top 2 scoring in the previous 2 weeks. You getting shit done right now. Coming in at number 7, up 1 spot from last week, we got Chris. You are still a fraud in my opinion. Numbers is telling me that. But congrats on finally putting up points in a win. You did it against another trash team. You know, DEVONTAE is 1 and 4. So I just want to let you know that. Coming in at number 5, with no moon from last week, we got DEVONTAE. You know, you're in a similar situation to LOPEZ last season, except you did get a win earlier than him. You know, you got a win week 1. LOPEZ, he didn't. But you do have a top wide receiver on your team, just like LOPEZ. You know, he had that last year, and you got the same thing. So, you know, top wide receiver on your team, you know, a lot of average people on your team also, you know, just like LOPEZ. But what you can do is trade him. See, last year, LOPEZ was too stubborn to trade him. You know, he kept saying everybody wasn't making good trades or whatever. Yeah, okay, whatever. Everybody's not making good trades. Everybody's not sending good offers. I don't know about that. See, the difference with you is, you know, you'll send trades, you know. You'll make offers and stuff like that. You know, you're not stubborn like him. The difference is you send trash trades. And if you think anybody is going to accept a trash trade like the one you gave to Isaiah, I got some bad news for you, nigga. Nobody doing that. Because you must be out your damn mind if you're thinking so. You know, I was able to get elite trade proposal between DEVONTAE and the antagonist. So the trade proposal that DEVONTAE was sending to the antagonist was DJ Moore, top 5 receiver in fantasy, Kyren Williams, top 5 running back in fantasy, and Chris McCaffrey, the number 1 running back in fantasy, for Kenneth Walker, Joe Mixon, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyreek Hill, and Jaleel McLaughlin. So essentially he wanted all 3 of those players, them top 5 players in each of their categories, for Tyreek and a bag of chips. Seeing that trade, I stand by the statement that DEVONTAE is a top 3 worst trade sender in the league. Coming in at number 5, tied with DEVONTAE, but up 1 spot from last week, we got NASIR. Say something, man. Coming in at number 4, with no moon from last week, we got PAPE.
Gra, gra, gra. RPT, força. Gang, nigga. Gra.
Emerald.
Gra. Look.
Coming in at number 3 with no moon from last week, we got EMMET. You know, the last 2 weeks for your team is looking a lot like Chris. Real sorry. Is the downfall coming? Question mark. Coming in number 2 with no moon from last week, we got RAQUAN. Easy win. Not much to say, really. You're winning games and you're putting up points. You're a top 2 scorer. Coming in number 1 with no moon from last week, we got LOPEZ. Man, you had a fucking bye week. JAHMAR ain't trying to play fantasy football. You see what he doing? He at the fucking bottom.